invited to be part of the 7-day makeover, which started off with an information evening that occurred towards the end of September, and from that we've had a couple of days of pre-planning to roll out a number of projects across our town to improve and enhance what we already have here in beautiful Penguin.
We have accommodation here, so we really know that this town does struggle, and we've got, you know, amazing town. You wouldn't find one of these anywhere in Australia where you've got your retail so close to your seaside. So we really have to take advantage of this gorgeous, gorgeous water. And yeah, we want tourists to come in and not just have a photo taken with a big penguin, go down and have a look at the waterfront.
This is an amazing initiative, and when my wife and I heard about it and talked to some of the workers that were here a couple of days ago, we just had to come and help. It's just such an amazing organisation. It's just got such a wonderful feel about it. It gets the community involved.
It's been a fantastic project. I'm really proud to have been involved in it. Just to see the town come alive, to see the people involved, people that you quite often don't see downtown. They've become involved with it, and it's turning out fantastic.
Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the original owners of this land that we are standing on today and pay our respects to elders past and present. Good afternoon. I'm Libby, and I'm so happy to be here as Tassie's winners of the Keep Australia Beautiful. This is such a privilege, as we are just ordinary community-minded people wanting our town to thrive. I am also president of the Penguin Makeover community. There are so many reasons why we, a small northwest coastal town of about 4,000 residents, who were bypassed by the highway in 1990, went on to win the Tassie title. So I'd like to share some of those with you today. I recently attended a Paul Kelly concert, which was fabulous. And a famous line from one of his songs, "From little things, big things grow," really resonated with me for what has transpired in Penguin over the last 5 years or so. The little things I refer to is that we were just a few concerned citizens making presentations to our council, mostly in relation to the erosion and on the esplanade and our foreshore. And as the song says, this evolved into big things. Late last year, our council was very fortunate enough to source federal funding to repair and stop the foreshore from erosion and to provide a better grassed area and for all to enjoy. We were also the first municipality to introduce FOGO, saving tonnes of waste not ending up in landfill. Both of these initiatives had such beneficial impact on our town and, of course, the environment. In 2018, Council approached David from Creative Communities to visit our town to help rejuvenate it and make it attractive once more to locals and tourists alike to just enjoy, stay and play. David and his team conducted a weekend workshop for all interested groups in our community. We soon realised that we had lost our community spirit, we became disengaged, and we'd lost our identity. The makeover changed that thinking forever. We knew we had to work together as a community to achieve what our town was lacking. David and his team helped us work together to undertake projects to transform Penguin. And wow, the results were remarkable, and we achieved all of this in 7 days. We also knew that we wanted to continue improving our town, so we set up a committee, we became incorporated and started to source grants to complete future projects. Council appointed us a liaison officer to help navigate the red tape. All of our team members bring different skill sets to the table. We have painters, builders, and a very bossy president who won't take no for an answer. We're all passionate about the environment, and one of our members is heavily involved with the Sea Shepherd, and we help wherever there's a clean-up on our oceans and foreshore. Another one of our team members is our amazing social media guru, who keeps the community informed and up to date of all upcoming projects. Our biggest draw card, the Big Penguin, is dressed every few weeks in a new costume by another one of our talented members. It has 20 costumes or so. There's Santa, Anzac Day, Epilepsy, Easter, Remembrance Day, the McGrath Foundation, and Recycle, just to name a few. And all this benefits our town when tourists come to visit. They are enjoyed by all. Our local anaesthetist built a TARDIS, and this TARDIS is actually a book library. All books are donated by the community, and it never runs out of books. And we encourage all our locals and tourists to take a book or two. This also helps with the environment. In the main street, we painted all the chairs and tables. We placed a tub of big, colourful pencils to attract both kiddies and adults alike, to remind them of their first day at school with brand new pencils. We just love our street art. Our goal is to make Penguin a fun, tidy town, to live, visit, and to spread kindness. We've achieved this in spades. Our cemetery looks over the whole town, and a long table dinner was held to raise funds to build a sculpture depicting all the unmarked baby graves. We feel cemeteries are for the living and the dead. The sculpture sits in the garden and is a highlight for all to take in the magnificent views, enjoy the quiet, and just be. Then COVID hit. We knew people were struggling with isolation, so we obtained grants to help. Under the watchful eye of our team members, we asked for volunteers to help build and erect wooden lounges on our foreshore decks. This not only brought our community together, but helped make help give these volunteers pride in making the lounges. We also helped make 1,000 masks for our hospital and aged care home. We contacted the local school to get the kindy kids to do paintings, which we had made into plastic wraps and covered all the bollards outside the bank and the pharmacy. Their only brief was, "What does penguin mean to me?" The response was amazing, and Joe from the pharmacy presented all the kids with a bag of goodies. One little boy commented, "Wow, that's the first time I have ever won anything in my life." That was definitely a goosebump moment for me. Like everywhere else in the world, COVID was and is so devastating. So our makeover team decided to hold a mini festival called the Spring Fling. People come from everywhere and placed flowers all over the foreshore, playground and streets. The local Uniting Church filled their church with flowers and placed a floral cross outside and played music all day. This event made everyone smile, and it was such a beautiful reminder for us all to be kind, humble and look out for each other. We also erected a kindness board, be the reason someone smiles today, and gave all the cafes in town money to support the struggling and less fortunate with free coffee and cake. This paying it forward helped so many in the community, with most of the cafes continuing to do so at their own cost. The flow-on effect in Penguin has been unbelievable. The local Vinnies closed, so volunteers decided to continue on with it, and it is now known as the Penguin Community Op Shop. It is thriving, and all the money stays in Penguin. Free food days are held weekly, where businesses and community members donate food and produce. They are able to help anyone doing it tough, whether it's mowing lawns for the elderly, supplying wood, paying electricity bills, helping with school uniforms, food vouchers, etc. The list just goes on and on. I'm in awe of these women. Another incredible initiative happened at our local football club. The president could see that the players had all had young families and that their wives all worked. So once a week, while the guys are training, babysitters watch over the kids and mums can do a fitness session. And then all the families get together for a meal. This brings everyone together as a family-orientated club. It's not just a boys' club. And as a result, our footy club is in the finals for the first time in years. Goodstone Hotel Group offered us funds to make over their building, and the senior sits approached us to give the front of their heritage building a lift. This was a really important makeover, as it's the first building that our tourists see when they come into town. Our local fire brigade is in the process of doing up the front of their station with seats and penguin bollards dressed up with fireman hats. And come spring, they will open up their doors to the public to encourage more to learn how the brigade operates. Our next big wish list project is to light up the huge fir tree on our foreshore to make our town look like Christmas every night. What we have achieved in the last few years has been incredible. We now have a vibrant village with an engaged and proud community who really look out for each other. We feel humbled to be chosen as Tassie's representative and thank Jeff Mast and his CAB team for all their support. We are so disappointed that we didn't get to come to Beechworth. We know that you had put in a lot of trouble, time and everything. So we hope to be able to come visit soon. We have recently been described as the jewel of the Cradle Coast. So we would love you all to visit Penguin. Our mountain bike tracks, craft brewery, galleries, boutique shops, cafes, restaurant and bakery are all ready and waiting for you. So go get vaccinated, get on a plane or come on the boat. I would just like to say in closing, best of luck to all the other finalists. You all deserve to be here. Thank you.